G'day everyone, first video back for 2025. I'm nearly about to say 2024 then, so nearly stuffed it up within 5 seconds, but anyway, that is what it is. Nothing much major going on at the moment. I just thought I'd throw a quick little video up because this is my favourite time of the year. And I've done a little poll on my community page a couple of days ago, just threw it out to you guys so you could have a stab at what event it was that you thought made my favourite time of the year. So, surprisingly, most of you guessed wrong. So, the majority voted went to summernats, and although it's an awesome event, it's not what I look forward to most this time of year. Maybe one day I do want to get over there, and I do want to drive my big blue Suburban over there, so basically just have a road trip over there. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that was always my intention. The first time I go to summernats, I want to drive over there with a vehicle that sort of blends in. I mean, this thing sticks out like dog's balls in any environment. But anyway, yeah, so summernats, not it. Second guest option was sprint cars at the motorplex. Sorry, I'm going off by memory here, and memory like a goldfish some days. So yeah, sprint cars at the motorplex, that is awesome. That's actually my probably second favourite event, thing at this time of year. So I love getting out of the motorplex, watching sprint cars live. Yeah, just something about them, just the attitude they have when they're hooking into a corner, the speed they get on dirt, noise, the whole lot. It's just awesome. Unfortunately, I was away at work with the high limits guys come to Perth, so we had 3 days of sort of a bunch of US drivers by here, including Kyle Larson, who's probably one of the biggest motorsport names in the US at the moment. Yeah, and he took out the 100 grand to win on Monday night, so that was pretty awesome. I watched it all live on Flow Racing, so yeah, that was pretty cool. I put New Year's Eve on the poll. That was a bit of a joke entry to me. Like, to be honest, I don't really care about New Year's Eve too much. If somebody's having a party or some mates or whatever, and a bit of a catch up, that's all good. But it's not really the thing. So that obviously leaves just one option, and that is Dakar. So from a motorsport thing, I kind of look forward to that the most at this time of year. I don't know why, I just kind of get drawn to that off-road racing sort of style. I like it. It's just, yeah, it's just cool, and just the variety of vehicles like motorbikes. They don't have quads this year. I think they scrapped that from memory. Like the side-by-sides is a new thing. Obviously, all the cars, the trucks are just awesome. They deserve more coverage than what they're getting, I think. So, yeah, and just some of the personalities as well. I was talking about personalities. I was a bit disappointed when I was looking through the entrance list and seeing Toby Price's name wasn't on the Bikes entry list. And I kind of got a bit bummed out because his deal with KTM, I think, lapsed after last year's Dakar. But he is moved across to the car. So running in the Toyota Hilux, it's not really much of a Toyota Hilux to be honest. It's but yeah, seems like pretty good gear. He's got Sam Sunderland, I think it was, navigating. So another well-known bike rider. So both of them have got pretty good navigation skills in that type of event. So, and Toby's just an animal behind anything he rides or drives. I mean, see what he does in the Fink. He's just insane. So I'm tipping, if he doesn't get a top 5 finish, I'd be surprised. I mean, if he crashes out, it's probably not really surprising either. I mean, it is 2 weeks worth of special stages, so anything can happen. But yeah, right. Yeah, he should easily be top 10. Yeah, easily top 10. Top 5 is a pretty big stretch. But I mean, the dude won Dakar on the bikes on his second ever attempt, and comes second on the first attempt. That's just legendary stuff. First Australian to ever win by any outright Dakar. So yeah, the dude's right up there. So I haven't looked I did look at on the bikes. We do have Daniel Sanders, I think it was, on the bike. So there's another fellow Aussie to cheer for. So that's always cool. It's always great when you've got an international sporting event. You got an Aussie to back, you know, or a Kiwi. If they do any good, we claim Kiwis as our own, really. I mean, you just have to look at like NASCAR. Like I follow NASCAR more than I follow V8 supercars now, mainly because Shane Van Gisbergen's moved over, but V8 supercars is kind of on the slow trajectory to death, I think. They really need to do something about that. But, you know, whatever. They're quite happy to let it die a slow death. Anyway, not long after Dakar, got the start of February, got the Bathurst 12 hour. GT3s at Bathurst is just insane. I think that's got the potential to be a bigger event than the Bathurst 1000. Again, personal opinion. Yeah, the cars are a bit more high-end and not really what I guess Bathurst originally started with, but they're definitely more relative to the road car variants, which everyone seems to complain about. Oh, you know, V8 supercars are nothing like they're not production cars anymore. Yet there's a production car series and no bastard watches it. So, you know, figure out what people like. It's clearly not production cars, even though all the main fanboys whinge and bitch and moan about it. So, yeah, I mean, to me, the biggest issue with V8 supercars is the fact they don't race enough. Like, I think, 12 weekends a year? If that? I mean, you've got 2 or 3 weeks between rounds. You just forget about it. It becomes irrelevant. They need to be, when their season's going on, they need to be racing every weekend. So, I don't know. That's just my opinion. They're just on that, like I said, that slow trajectory to death. It's been like that for a while. Unfortunately, there's some awesome drivers in there, but, you know, some of the best have moved overseas to the US now. So, obviously, Van Gisbergen to NASCAR, got McLaughlin in IndyCar. So, they're awesome to watch. I reckon it'd be cool now that Daniel Ricciardo's out of a F1. If he heads over to IndyCar, I reckon he'd be pretty popular if he'd done that. And that'd be pretty cool to see, but I don't know what he'll do now. But motorsport in general, freaking awesome. And yeah, it's kind of what I live for in a way, as kind of any decent revhead would. So anyway, this was supposed to be just a quick 5-minute video for an update of just that poll result, really, and just have a bit of discussion. So I don't know how long we've gone on for now, but I'm going to leave it there. So whatever you're doing in the new year, I hope it works out for you. Whatever your plans and goals are, stick with it. Me, with this channel, I'm just hoping to provide a little bit better content for everyone. Maybe a bit more storytelling. I don't know. We'll see what pans out. So thanks very much for watching. Become a member if you want to really help out with this channel. It goes a long way. To be honest, ad revenue, it doesn't pay much for YouTube. I've got a mistake. Nearly got it. As John Cadogan says, kill something every day just to keep the balance. Where was I? Oh yeah, ad revenue, it doesn't pay a huge amount by YouTube. So members, if you want to help out a bit more what we're doing, greatly appreciate it. So we've got 4 members at the moment. Did I just hold up 5 fingers? 4. Byron, Dave, Rob and Jay. Thanks very much, guys. I hope you stick with us for the year or however long you want to. It doesn't matter. I understand, each their own. Membership's pretty cheap, people. It's like less than the price of a coffee a day. So for a month, obviously, not a coffee a day for the month. Anyway, it's cheap. Okay, so yeah. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.